I noticed a pattern with a lot of these narcissists, and that's that they're mama's boys. And so when they run out of people to abuse, it seems like they run back to their mama for supply. So, because a lot of these moms see they overvalued the child, and now the rest of us women now are having to deal with these Satan spawns that these mamas created by overvaluing them and putting them on a pedestal. And now they seem to think the world revolves around them and that every female they encounter is now going to do the same thing, and that's not how the world works. So we have to look back to the childhood and what these mothers created, because a lot of them, it seems like they're oblivious to these monsters that they created. But once they run out of people to abuse, it's like they want to run back to their mother's nipple because she's the only one that's going to love them in any way, because she created a monster that's abusive. So the rest of us have found this out, but the mothers seem completely oblivious that they've created these abusive psychos, and they're now out in the world wreaking havoc on the rest of us. So I noticed that with both of the narcs that I was talking to, I knew 3 narcs. 2 of them I was kind of talking to, and the other one was just a friend that kind of set me up to be tortured by the other narc. But 2 of them were complete mama's boys, where the mom would just totally overvalue them, and so I think it's a kind of a reoccurring theme and something that should be looked into. And some of the blame has to be placed on the mother, the early childhood. That's where most of the development takes place, during that time period. That sets the framework for every single thing that happens in your life and how you're going to develop. So when we look at it from a psychological standpoint, we have to review what happened in the early years, the developmental years. And so I'm noticing a lot of these narcissists, these male narcissists, are mama's boys. So like I said, once they run out of people to abuse and they are a little out of supply, they're going to run back to their mother, and she's going to give them all the praise they need and admiration. But obviously your mother is biased toward you. You know, she already overvalued you during your youth, so she's someone they can always run back to for supply, you know, because she's always going to be there, patting them on the back, giving them compliments. Oh, you're the greatest thing ever, you know. So it's something that needs to be, I would say, studied a bit more and looked into, because it's quite interesting.